If you are tired of seeing criminals get away with murder, tired of hearing excuses for the wicked, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscription button now and stay in the loop with the Jamaica Young Police channel. We are not here to sugarcoat. We are here to expose the truth, bring justice, and make sure the real heroes get the recognition they deserve. Don't wait for the change. Be the change. Subscribe, like, and let's make some noise and hold those criminals accountable. Justice in action. Speak up. Crime must fall. And remember that we have go inside the description box and you'll see various links to various things for the Jamaica Young Police channel. JamaicaYoungPoliceChannel.com, where you see articles and stuff like that. Those who like to read, and we continue to give you guys exceptional material over here. So, moving on. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yo, if you are tired of seeing criminals get away with murder, tired of hearing excuses for the wicked, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscription button now and stay in the loop with the Jamaica Young Police channel. We are not here to sugarcoat. We are here to expose the truth, bring justice, and make sure the real heroes get the recognition they deserve. Don't wait for the change. Be the change. Subscribe, like, and let's make some noise and hold those criminals accountable. Justice in action. Speak up. Crime must fall. And remember that we have go inside the description box and you'll see various links to various things for the Jamaica Young Police channel. JamaicaYoungPoliceChannel.com, where you see articles and stuff like that. Those who like to read, and we continue to give you guys exceptional material over here. So, moving on. Yes, as you know, Jamaicans and all, especially the low IQ ones, the ones who do not believe in hard work. Everybody wants to live big, but do not want to work hard for it. They want it to come slap down and give it to them. So you're looking at a couple, Jamaican. According to them, they are like royalty in the dance hall in upstate New York. And you are going to hear what this man had eaten in his Battyhole when cops arrested him. Yeah, man, in him batty. But yet still none of them say, boy, Jamaicans are homophobic. So if Jamaicans are homophobic, I don't know how this man, how him get them things up in a fame Battyhole. So don't grudge the glam. It might be a scam. The cautionary tale of fake riches and criminal glory in 2025 backward culture. Listen carefully. Before this is one of those truth people avoid like a taxman with receipt. In life, never grudge, envy, or badmouth people for what they flaunt, because you don't know how they got it. And sometimes you really don't want to know. The Rolex might be real, the Benz might be rented, that Louis Vuitton luggage might be evidence in a felony case. Too many of you are out here killing yourselves to keep up with the corrupted, not realizing that some people got their success through dishonesty, fraud, and straight up thievery. Yeah, man, just like the Caucasian them, you understand what I'm saying? So them get them wealth in it. So now what they have done, you can't do it now. Because them have laws, you understand? So then when their house of cards collapses, the embarrassment becomes a public spectacle. But in a 2024, 2025 twisted Jamaican influence culture, where criminals are glorified and scammers are heroes, the shame turned into stardom. Yes, that's how backward things have become. The great pretender. So you are scrolling through Instagram, watching the likes of J Icon and Apple, Paparazzi Princess, Lars Richards, dripping in designer threads, sipping champagne, flying first class, and you are there thinking, why not me? But here's a rude awakening wrapped in truth, that everyone shining bright is doing it through light. Some are just reflecting the flames of the fire that's about to consume them. You envy their lifestyle, but you don't see the 12 suitcases full of stolen clothes waiting in a hotel room. You admire their confidence, but you don't smell the fear when the police knock at the door. You repost their TikToks, but you don't read the criminal complaint tied to their names. And when the facade finally cracked, it doesn't just fall, it collapses like a mansion. Yes. So anywhere, as the facade finally cracks, it doesn't just fall. It collapses like a mansion built on monopoly money. I'm saying money not real. Jamaica's criminal chic, a culture gone off the rail. Let's not sugarcoat this. In today's Jamaica-inspired criminal subculture, especially among the diaspora, crime is no longer a shame. Yeah, man, crime is no longer a shame. It's a status symbol. In 2025, being plastered on the internet with the label thief is no longer a scarlet letter. It's a badge of honor in certain low IQ circles. These people aren't running from disgrace. They are posing in front of it like it's a red carpet event. Hard work, that's for suckers. Integrity, not for fools. Getting it by hey, trust me, hey. Getting it by any means is the new antenna, and theft, fraud, and scamming are the verses. In this world, getting arrested is just a part of the brand. A mugshot, a headshot for the next influencer post, court date, a networking event with other degenerates, credit cards hidden in the Battyhole, or, you understand, just a storage act for those in the know. So the takeaway, before they take you away, stop living for other people's approval. Stop pushing yourself into debt to match liars living on borrowed time. Stop chasing illusions crafted by criminals in couture. Live within your means. Be authentic. Be free. Live within your means. Because when the charades ends, and it will always happen, it doesn't just come with handcuffs. It comes with the internet never forgetting your name, forever tainted, and your dignity auctioned off for public amusement. You see, these two Jamaicans living in the United States who choose theft over labor, dishonesty over dignity, and clout over character, they thought the world would applaud them. But now, their names are synonymous with disgrace. Their photos are viral, not for style, but for shame. And their legacy will forever stink of criminal desperation. So ask yourself this. Are you living for truth or likes? Are you grinding in silence or stealing in style? Will your success be celebrated or investigated? Because when the lights goes out and the cameras stop rolling, only one thing will matter. How did you get it? And if your hands are shaky, so is everything you have built. So these Jamaican couple, I tell you, hey, them are playing. You can't wear crime like couture. So the Jamaican dancehall promoter and his wife busted $1 million Lolo lemon theft spree across America. So hold up. Just when you thought Jamaican dancehall drama was only reserved for lyrical clashes and stolen girlfriends, Jadian J. Icon Richards, a 44-year-old dancehall promoter with more drip than common sense, and his wife, Aquele Happel Laws Richard, have been accused of turning high fashion into full-blown criminal enterprise. Their alleged loot of $1 million worth of Lululemon apparel snatched from stores across the US. Yeah man, 4 states, like a countrywide shopping spree sponsored by kleptomania and bad judgment. Yes, you read that right. A promoter whose job is to promote vibes apparently decided to remix that into promote vibes and pilfer yoga pants. Their social media profile looks like the Jamaican version of a lifestyle of the rich and the reckless. Designer labels head to toe, sparkling champagne and private yacht, beach vacations and kids outfitted like mini muggles. But investigators allege their designer lifestyle was powered not by party proceeds or dancehall dollars, but by a criminal hustle so bold it deserves its own Netflix series. Yeah man, it deserves a Netflix special because of what they have done. These people, may I tell you, them bull. You have heard of the get rich or die trying mantra. These two allegedly upgraded it to get rich or just rob Lululemon coast to coast. So the feds say the fashion forward fugitives hit Lululemon stores in Utah, Colorado, New York, Connecticut, and then try to stretch their luck in Minnesota, where the jig finally fell apart. They were stopped at the exit of one store after the theft detectors lit up like Christmas. But J. Icon, in what must be one of the boldest Hail Marys in retail crime history, accused the store of racial profiling and walk off. As a Jamaican saying, hey, I show me black, you understand? And you turn on the thing, because I'm not thief, nothing. Although I know same thief, But so it braves, you understand? So quick note, if you are innocent, you usually don't walk away with a bag full of leggings that still got tags on them. But who are we to judge? Yes, so the couple was later nabbed. Yes man, they were nabbed by the police. Who else you expect to nab them? I have to be the police. So they say the fashion icon forward fugitive hit Lululemon stores in Utah, Colorado, New York, and them try them looking at Minnesota. And that's where them get busted. So at the Minneapolis suburb hotel, where police allegedly found 12 suitcases in their room. Inside 3 of them, over $50,000 brand new Lululemon clothes. You would think they were opening a boutique called Fraudulent and Fit. But for sure, them dumb. You understand? I will tell about low IQ people. Alright. Them went to the store and almost get caught and know so them have thief in things. In their presence. Somebody who's smart and knows boy a thief them and them always get catch. You just run out of town. No. Them not do that. Them feel say them smarter than everybody. Not knowing say boy the police don't have onto them. And that's how them get busted. So a rap sheet longer than Lululemon receipt. This wasn't their first retail rodeo either. So you know, so them have put them on a ban down from go store and them thing. That them do in America, you know. Yeah, you know what? Your pictures your entire store. You see them see them a thief and all them thing, and they don't want them in them store. Yeah, them ban them. You have all people at Walmart where them ban people from go to Walmart and Target in America, you know. Yeah, I saw them go. You understand? So back in 2022, the Bonnie and Clyde of body sculpt gear were busted at Home Goods in Connecticut. Armed with fake receipts, bogus driver's license, and a device meant specifically for retail theft. At this point, you have got to ask. Yeah, so you know this is the channel that we have been telling you about. United we win, divided we lose. A call to action for all decent, ethical, and truth-seeking people. Brothers and sisters, let's speak some truth. Division has always been the weapon of the wicked. The ultimate tragedy used by corrupt governments, dishonest leaders, and power-hungry manipulators. They divide to conquer. They pit communities against each other. They turn neighbors against neighbor, tribe against tribe, race against race. Because they know the terrifying power we hold when we are united under truth, justice, and purpose. That's why united we win, divided we lose. It's not just a slogan, it's a movement, a philosophy, a rallying cry for every decent, ethical, and truth-loving soul on this planet. We are all calling on you to be a part of something greater. This is not just another YouTube channel. This is an international platform that transcends borders, cultures, and languages. It reaches across ocean and finds its way into the hearts, homes, and minds of people like you. People who refuse to be manipulated. People who are hungry for truth. And people who stand for what is right, even when it's not popular. We believe in what is right, not who is right. That's what it's all about. So we expose what others are afraid to even whisper. So this channel reach across oceans and find its way into the hearts and minds of people like you, people who refuse to be manipulated. So we expose what others are afraid, because they themselves are afraid. We uplift voices that have been silenced. We connect the dots, several, reveal the agendas and show the patterns behind the lies that the mainstream buries. We cannot do it alone. Your subscription is more than just a click. It's a declaration that you are no longer asleep, that you refuse to be divided, that you see the power in unity, that you are choosing truth over propaganda, ethics over corruption, courage over silence. So I am personally inviting you, subscribe to United We Win, Divided We Lose channel, a home for truth seekers, the whistleblowers, the freedom fighters, and those who still believe in values and virtues and in victory through unity. Because remember, evil thrives when good people are silent and divided. But when we unite, we win, always. So join the movement, click, subscribe, and select all, and let your voice be counted among the courageous. Were they auditioning for the next Ocean 11 reboot, or just trying to collect loyalty points the illegal way? Their bill costs more than your mortgage. Apple was released on $30,000 bill. J Icon dances way out on $100,000 bill, which ironically is enough to buy a lifetime supply of Lululemon legally. Both are still in the court system, where they will either explain this as a huge misunderstanding involving 12 coincidentally Lululemon's tough suitcase are entered the Guinness Book of Record for the most coordinating spandex ice in modern history. In a statement that drip with passive-aggressive corporate shade, Lululemon VP, that's Vice President of Asset Protection, Tristan Shields said, this outcome continues to underscore our ongoing collaboration with law enforcement, our investments in advanced technology to hold offenders accountable. Translation, him say, yeah, we caught you all red-handed in yoga pants and we are not playing anymore. So now, let's be fair. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Yes, even when they are caught with suitcases filled with stolen goods, like they were about to host hot girl heist convention. But if this couple truly thought they could rob their way into high society using hot leisure as camouflage, then maybe, just maybe, they mistook TikTok clout for legal immunity. And as for the accusing the store of racial profiling as an escape route, that's not how diplomatic immunity works, Mr. Icon. That's how karma comes dressed in a badge and a warrant. So what started as a dancehall dream has become a true crime saga fit for a documentary. Jadian, J. Icon, Richardson, Aquili, Happel, Lars Richards may have thought they were finishing fashion, but the authorities weren't about to let them walk the runway without a mugshot. Just because you can rock designer threads doesn't mean you should steal them. And no matter how tight the leggings, you can't run from the law forever. So we tell people, say, don't grudge people for them have, because sometimes you don't know how them come by it. Like how this man and them hold him with credit card in Batty. So get your yoga pants, get your yoga mats and popcorn, folks, because the story is the kind of gym flex gone wrong. Scandal that makes Catch Me If You Can look like an after school special. So as you see, JD and J. Icon Richards, the self-proclaimed dancehall, dantada, and promoter from Danbury, Connecticut, and his wife, Aquilele, paparazzi Princess Apple, Lars Richards, a woman who seemingly took her love from high fashion and Nicki Minaj one stiletto too far. These two weren't just turning heads at glitzy parties in New York City. They were allegedly turning Lululemon stores into personal ATMs using what Minnesota police call an organized retail theft scheme. But brace yourself. This isn't just a tale of boosted leggings and fraudulent returns. This is a tale of suitcase iced, fake receipts, and yes, a wallet full of credit cards shoved where the sun don't shine. In the man Battyhole. I tell you this man, yes, a GI can have credit card ID named Battyhole. You understand? From viral to venal. $1 million crime spree in designer drip between September 1st and November 14, 2024. This TikTok famous couple, known for flaunting Balenciaga, driving rental luxury cars, and making beach vacations, looks like music video, allegedly hit Lululemon stores in 5 states: Minnesota, Colorado, Connecticut, New York, and Utah. Not for sale, but for the size of exchange. But for what police say was calculated coast-to-coast criminal campaign, where they use slick tactics like distraction, sensor swaps, and phony refunds to defraud Lululemon out of nearly $1 million worth of merchandise and cash. They weren't just shopping, they were orchestrating refund frauds so complex you'd think they had MBAs in theft and detection. Also, deception, because you have to understand, you know. Jamaicans, anything they know, them go all out. Them say full 100. So according to court filings, J. Icon would enter the stores first, buy a cheap item or two using a credit card, remove the sensor from those purchases, and then get this, reattach those sensors to new, more expensive item, and he and Apple had lifted off the shelves. This isn't your grandma take two, pay for one scam. This is Ocean 11's with a Lululemon membership. And then came the peace, the resistance. They take their goods to another store and do unverified exchanges, transaction returning stolen stuff without a receipt. Employees, none the wiser, would let them trade up fresh inventory and charge a tiny difference to wait for it. One of 6 different cards. One reportedly racked up $100,000 in refunds. Combined total close to $500,000 in straight up refund fraud. So them can't, they saw them thief, you know. Look how much money they make on them. Still they never stop till them get caught. From Rosedale to ram up real quick. They don't fall November 14 at Rosedale Center, Minnesota. Store employees didn't see anything outright, but the alarm sang like a gospel choir. Yeah, so you know when the alarm sang like a gospel choir when they try to leave, and J.I. can hit the classic deflection. It's racial profiling. You know, so them state there in a white state, you know. Sir, that alarm wasn't profiling, it was detecting that you thieve something from the store. Police let them know at that time, but the investigation was already in high gear. Later that day, they popped up at another Lululemon in Woodbury, where officers were ready and waiting. And here's where it gets spicy. Wait, he put what where? When the police arrested Richards at a J. Icon, they found a J.W. Marriott key card in his pocket and a wallet in his rectum, yes, in his Battyhole. Yes, his buttocks was carrying more debit and credit card than the suburban mom at a holiday sale. Now we have all heard of swiping the card, but this is taking it to a whole new uncomfortable level of contactless payment. As one cop allegedly joked off the record, he had a wallet in his back pocket. The deepest kind of back pocket. Man, everything in Battyhole. But at their JW Marriott suite in Bloomington, staff checked their room after checkout was suspiciously displayed. They found 12 suitcases left behind. They were opened. Inside over $50,000 in brand new Lululemon clothing. Tag still attached, as if waiting to be displayed at an imaginary boutique. Fraud couture. In addition to their Bonnie and Clyde escapade, authorities say the couple had help of an unidentified male in Minnesota, and an unidentified woman in Colorado who assisted with blocking store staff view and removing sensors. This wasn't shoplifting. This was a mobile coordinated retail ICE unit with tactical awareness and a disturbing commitment to yoga gear. The damage, let's tally the score. $500,000 US in fraudulent refund. $1 million in total losses to Lululemon. One wallet full of evidence stored in nature's most secure vault. Battyhole, man, everything I'm rectum. TikTok account now likely to pivot to OOTDS to court dates. So now, facing up to 15 years in prison or $35,000 fine each, the couple was charged under Minnesota's new organized retail crime law signed by Governor Tim Walz to tackle retail theft rings like these. Richards is out on $100,000 bail. Apple and $30,000 probably. Not pay with any of the card he smuggled. They're scheduled to appear in court. So stay tuned for a potential pleadee courtroom glob or even an HBO docuseries called I End and Uncuffed. The Lulu Man hustle. So now let's be real. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Even if they are caught with more tags than a warehouse sales and a MasterCard in their moon crater. That means in Battyhole. But even half of this is true. Then J. Icon and Apple weren't chasing clout. They were chasing refunds and more refunds. TikTok taught them to stay in their new outfits. Lululemon taught them to match Hath Ledger, but Karma just gave them matching court dates and ankle monitors. And for the love of all things sacred in fashion, if you're ice requiring, storing evidence in your rectum, it's probably time to rethink the lifestyle you're living. So when I talk about your born Rear Admiral, you right now, yeah man, J Icon, you're a big Rear Admiral. If you have a big wallet in your Battyhole. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.